Hey guys, we are back for another video and we are talking SAFAREE Samuels and Ericamena. If you guys recall, there was a point in time where these two married and they in fact married on Love and Hip Hop. Well, SAFAREE had the opportunity to sit down and do an interview and he got into some specifics on his marriage and his relationship to Ericamena. And you guys, well, you may believe, but it's going to be a bit shocking as to what he has to say. Wasn't very shocking to me, but he gets into their parenting situation. He gets into Erica's character, and then he just gets into their relationship and how they're actually able to co parent with the two children that they actually have. So let's go ahead, guys, and jump right into this video. And guys, as always, I do need to make sure you guys are in fact subscribed to the channel. If you have not had the opportunity to subscribe, this is a great opportunity for you to do that. Now, if you are already subscribed, all you would need to do is hit that bell notification so you do not miss out on a video. And also make sure you are liking the video and please share the video. Now, those are three things that you can do to support the channel for free. If you would like to support the channel by doing those three things, consider getting a membership.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
And just when we thought it was over between Ericamena and SAFAREE Samuels, it could not be worse. Now, there was a viral video that we saw, and actually SAFAREE did do a video on it on his YouTube channel, and he was very open to the situation with him and Erica and the DV situation. And if you guys recall, that was the situation in which Erica took a ladder, climbed over his fence, and was able to gain access to his home. Well, he had the opportunity to sit down and talk about how things are going, and you guys are not going to believe what is still occurring. Well, let's start with the good stuff first because this is going to get real ghetto real fast. So, SAFAREE did say he, in fact, really loved Erica, but in all honesty, guys, if you have saw Ericamena on Love and Hip Hop, if you have saw her in any relationship, including the female relationship she had with Sin Santana, you know right out the gate that the girl is extremely toxic. And I believe that people were telling SAFAREE this, but yet he did not want to listen. So that is the good. He actually loved her, but the fact of the matter is SAFAREE explained how nobody in his family likes Erica. In fact, he does say that her family actually really likes him. But one of the things that she's doing that is hurting this man very deeply, and I feel that it is something that women do a lot, not saying that men can't do it as well, but for this, the purpose of this video, we're talking about the situation between SAFAREE and Erica. Now, one of the things that SAFAREE discussed in his interview was his relationship with his children. And what he indicated was that he has not saw his children in 4 months, which was eye-opening because Erica will definitely go online and tell us what a horrible parent that SAFAREE is. But what she's not telling us is how toxic she is and the fact that this man doesn't really want to be around her. So therefore, these are children. So it makes it hard for him to get his children. What he indicated is that he has started taping everything. As you guys know, we saw that video where Erica was climbing over the ladder to get into his house. And then once she gained access in, she did put her hands on him several times, including breaking things in front of her own children. Now, what he has stated is that she keeps the children away from him because they are now in Florida and they came from Georgia. They actually have to wait until the case is transferred or, all the way transferred over to the state of Florida. Once that's done, they can go back into court and get everything set up. So that is what's going on now. But he says what is a problem for him is that she wants to control his situation with the children. And we know exactly why she's doing this, and I'll get into that later. But if you guys recall in this video, she was actually leading her daughter and SAFAREE's daughter to say that SAFAREE is mistreating his own daughter. So I totally agree with him when he says that she's using the children. And I get it, they fight back and forth, but the children are innocent. And this lady keeping these children away from their dad is really crazy.
Daddy kicked him, my brother with 2 legs, then he fell in the ground.
When was this?
And my daddy.
When you was with Daddy?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw him just fall off. I saw my daddy kicked him and fall off.
And who fell off?
And I was watching him while I fall off.
And did Daddy? Why did Daddy kick him?
Because he got boo-boo.
Who got? Leggy got a boo boo?
I need to tell my mommy he got boo-boo like that.
Wow. And this was in Daddy's house?
Yes, that's not my daddy's. That's not my brother's father.
That's not your brother's father? Who said that?
Daddy.
Daddy? What did Daddy do?
Daddy kicked him, my brother.
Now, this entire situation with Erica asking her daughter all of these questions, and she appears to be leading this baby on, because think about it, guys. If SAFAREE was doing all of these things to her children, her child, her son, why is she still online saying that he doesn't get the kids? Well, ma'am, you are saying that he is abusive to your children. So does it make sense that she wants him to actually get kids, that she is now saying that he's putting his hands and feet on? It doesn't make any sense. One of the things SAFAREE does say, which I'm glad he is admitting it, is that although him and Erica divorced, he was still hitting it. And y'all know what that means. She let him hit it. She was in her feelings. And I'm sure he just saw it as, I'm hitting my baby mama. We having fun. There's no strings attached. So I'm sure he was probably still living his regular life. But Erica continued to instill is not allowing him to see his children. So he said it is affecting him a lot. However, he cannot deal with her on that level because of the back and forth, the violence, the yelling. He also seemingly admitted to violence in front of the children, which we can believe because we saw that on the video. I mean, if we were able to see one instant, you guys can imagine that there has been multiple instances of this exact situation. So he goes on to say that he is definitely done with Erica. But one of the things he said that really stood out to me is he knew that Erica was crazy. He knew it. He knew it. He knew it. But what he said was he thought that maybe them getting married would actually change her behavior. And you know what? It's interesting to learn that men kind of think a little bit like women sometimes, because I know women will marry a bum and think she can fix them up. So at the end of the day, SAFAREE knew exactly who he married, but what he thought was that he can change her by marrying her. And he learned that that did not happen, and that Erica was going to drag him like she did her first baby daddy. Rest in peace to him. But ultimately, I mean, I really hope that they figure this out. But SAFAREE is saying it's been 4 months since he saw his children. And he said based on the way things are now, he's not able to see them because he's not going to go to Erica's house, and he want this to be set up by the court where he's not putting himself in harm's way. And guess what? I can respect that because all of the violence, it needs to stop.
Does everything for a reason. So to be scrutinized for how things happen in my life, especially the blessing of having children, is pretty kind of weak. But I mean, you guys scrutinize me every day, calling me bitter because I call things out. But it's not even like I call these things out. You guys seen this individual literally dance his life away in Jamaica while his last born was in the ICU. Sorry, NICU. Oh, God. NICU. The label came from his own actions. I didn't have to speak on it. You got it, because I know this individual so well. I guess apparently now they have like a YouTube or something. How much you want to bet? It's gonna try to do a whole YouTube to give his pathetic reasons on why and if and dope and cuz, and with his mama rooting for him in the back. I have a feeling that's why these antics are kind of partaking right now as we speak. Just saying. And when this does happen, just be like, Erica was right. Quick clarification of those things. I can't complain though, honestly. Us women, we make it work, man. If I ain't got childcare, those kids are definitely on set with me. And if you follow me, you know I don't play. If I gotta have my kids on set shooting movies with me, they are with me. Like, nothing has stopped this motion. Could it be easier if this individual chimed in and just took his weekly parenting time days? Of course. But, you know, whether it does or doesn't, the world is still gonna go around while he, you know, dances and, you know, takes care of another man's children by lacing them with Rolexes. But misses out on. So I absolutely have to speak.
And for those of you who may, you know, think like, why is SAFAREE saying something? I think, you know, we live in a society that feels like women can say whatever they want to say. But as soon as a man speaks up, you know, with regards to his perspective, he's being a girl, he's acting like a girl, he's acting like a female. And I think we need to, you know, not forget that men are people just like we are people. And what SAFAREE did say is he decided to speak up because Erica had dragged him for so long, and people believed what she was saying in terms of him being a deadbeat, that it was only right for him to speak up. And I gotta agree. I mean, I feel like when you go back and forth all the time with women, then that's feminine. But you speaking up, giving your point of view is okay. Now, if you got to do that every day, now that's going to look a little weird. But him speaking up, giving his perspective, I think is very healing from him. And he stated he started to receive messages from other men that said that they had went through the same thing, because we can't sit up here and deny that this does not happen. And listen, now you guys should have this thing down packed. I need you guys to make sure you are smashing on the like button, honey, because this is my job and I need to stay in the algorithm. And one of the ways I can do that is by you guys liking the video. As I said before, liking the video costs you absolutely nothing. Sharing the video costs you absolutely nothing. Subscribing to the channel costs you absolutely nothing. So please make sure that you guys do those things. And if you have not, enable your bell notification. And again, those are 3 ways to support the channel for free. You can also purchase a membership.